Security advisor. So great to see you this morning. Thank you for joining us. So, protests which have been pretty violently put down. How are these protests, do you think, different from the previous ones we've seen?
Well, Charlie, good to guys from the snow globe that is Philadelphia this morning. There are a couple of different ways. For starters, these aren't caused by a single event. So not like the stolen election in 2009, the murder of Mahsa Amini in 2021, a sort of a catalyst. These are being caused by the systemic economic failure that is taking place in Iran. They can't prop up their currency to keep any kind of value in it. So if you sell something, a quart of milk today, that $2 is worth $1.50 tomorrow. You're losing money on every transaction. The regime can't fix that. So they've murdered some number of thousands of people. The totals are horrifying. But they can't oppress their way out of this because the protests will come back. So
Right.
That's the key thing that's different this time.
Right. And Victoria, we can show a map of the locations of U.S. Navy assets in the Middle East. It's obviously growing. President Trump called it an armada. Do you think we're headed for in Iran?
Well, he's certainly going to keep all of his options on the table. That's the key. The president, is moving these assets back in. And in the 12-day war last June, the Iranians were shown to be completely powerless against the Americans. So they can make all the threats they want, and the Israelis, by the way. And they're threatening this morning to close down the Strait of Hormuz, that little choke point at the mouth of the Persian Gulf, where about a quarter of the world's oil goes through every day. They can do that, but that's suicide for them economically. It goes back to that same problem.
Really quickly, we know that the president eliminated the ability for Iran to use that nuclear weapon when they did Operation Midnight Hammer. A lot of people looking at what's happening here in the United States, our cities in distress, they want to know why does this matter to us? Why should we get involved? Really quickly, Victoria, what would be your answer?
My answer would be, Rachel, the Iranians want to threaten the United States with a nuclear weapon. That's the president's bottom line, not regime change, a nuclear weapon and a theocratic power. So that's something we have to keep an eye on because it threatens us directly at home.
Thank you so much, Victoria Coates. Look forward to having you back when we have more time.
पीछे मेरी की हालत देख सकता हूँ ना सभी को बनने आते हैं थोड़ी देर में के लिए